So, hello again. Äh, ja, hallo Nico. Pessoal. Yeah, actually today I wanted to do the English stream. I wanted to, yeah, kind of make this a regular stream, uh, on a regular basis, streaming on Monday, when I want to talk a little bit about, gotcha, talk a little bit about some news that happened and some, yeah, if you want to call it industry stuff, about Japan, about, yeah, uh, anime, about manga, about what's going on right now. And last week I talked about the streaming services, and yeah, like you can see in the title, I wanted to talk a little bit about some other things, especially don't really want to go too deep into the whole China stuff because, yeah, it apparently is a sensitive matter. Uh, Although I don't know why, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit about this, a little bit about the Japanese side, these things, and at least my personal impression uh, of this. And yeah, but yeah, the last week was not the last week, I guess. I guess the weekend was pretty intense, if you will, because I went to the Dokumi, which I also wanted to talk about a bit later on. Yeah, or at least I guess I can talk a little bit about it at first. Why not do this first? Just talk a little bit about the Dokumi. Yeah, but it was okay. I found it pretty. Yeah, it was at least. I wouldn't say boring, because there was still a lot of artists, and they made some smaller programs and shortened program, in order to get the fans going and to, yeah, at least ensure that you haven't paid for nothing with your. I mean, I think it was 40 euro for a two-day ticket, for a weekend ticket. We can even look it up. Just can, because I would just switch to the other page. Yeah, the Chrome, my Chrome interface I'm logging into. So yeah, Dokumi 2020. Yeah, I know the dates. I guess we can also switch it to English. I've never looked at the English version, and even at the Japanese version. What's the Japanese version like? What? Konopeji wa Nani? What's this? Konopeji wa Hyoji. Ah, okay. Hyoji de kimimasen. Naze? Oh, okay. You can go there. Event wa. Oh, it's pretty interesting. Tokomito wa. Pretty nice. They even translated the whole page. That's pretty cool. It's not like these normal pages, or these normal uh, English versions you get of Japanese pages, where you just have, yeah, the major points. I don't know, 3 major points at the homepage stated, and everything else explained in detail is of course in Japanese, because no one wants to make the effort to explain everything in in English, or translate everything in English into English, because, yeah, you would need manpower for that. Okay, just too much movement here. Oh god, this movement. Why is it moving? No, what do I want to do? go. I think they, yeah, they still got the ticket page online. So I can switch to that. Yeah, it was 49 euro for the whole weekend. 35 for a 1-day ticket. Yeah, so it's pretty expensive. I think it's even close to the Konichi ticket prices. Yeah. Yes, they are. They're pitiful. who's pitiful? The Dokumi is pitiful. Or like, Jesus, I have an English page, but they try to register everything is Japanese and they want Japanese mobile number. Yeah. Yeah, this anti-page you mentioned, where which is also pretty funny, that you actually want to. Oh yeah, it's not only the register page, I guess, which is Japanese, but the whole information page and the whole page which informs you about the content is in English, so that everyone who's interested in it can also read it in English. But yeah, it doesn't really mean anything if you don't give the chances or give the possibility to foreigners to yeah, use the service and just log into it. And so that's not it's not hopefully thought out, I think. So yeah. What else do we got here? Yeah, I'll take it price. Yeah. The point was that I think the Konichi costs around 52 euro. I don't know if you got this here. I think the ticket prices. Oh, they're already selling ticket for 2021. Okay, ticket information. Cancellation. Buy ticket. Can't I just see the prices? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Thought I had to. So. The voucher, the energy next year. Oh, okay. They already, or they will be rebooked. Other country. Ah, here's a price list. 3-day price. These are the gold tickets. 3-day ticket. 64 euro. For this was Sunday. Yeah. That's. But it's a price for 3 days, and I guess if the Dokumi was held 3 days, it would have also been around 60 euro. So yeah, they didn't really go down with the price. Yeah, because especially the whole organization thing was really, yeah, really thought out, I would say. The how do you say odd in English? The security staff was yeah, really stiff, I would say. It's not really stiff, they were just cautious, I think. And it had some kind of Japanese vibes to it, with the whole person, or with a lot of persons just standing there, at least in the entrance, with a yeah, not a microphone, but this whole shout out shout out device, and talking about the regulations, and that you should keep your distance, keep the 1 meter and 50 apart from each other, and don't stick together and something like that. So, and even inside the convention, there was once a small gathering when someone yeah, played Karame Dansen from a loud subwoofer, from a loud yeah, speaker box, and some people were flocking together, and then I think it only lasted 30 seconds or so, and then someone from the security staff came and tried to dissolve this whole small gathering. It wasn't even so many people, but yeah, and I think at least most of them would have kept the regulations, but it was pretty interesting how stern they were following the regulations and how they try to enforce really the regulations. And all the people were not compelling, were complying with them. So I was really surprised how, yeah, just how complying everyone was, and how everyone, yeah, played by the rules, and they showed that even otaku or even anime fans can have some kind of, yeah, some kind of discipline for them. So, may I say that I find it interesting how your way of speech becomes much more soothing when you speak English. Okay, actually, I try this. I try to speak that way because, yeah, it's sometimes kind of difficult. I have the same problem with Japanese, that if I want to speak, Japanese fluently, it often gets to get somehow, how do you say that? How do you say that? Somehow chopped up in its way of speaking. So yeah, I only try to imitate some other speakers, some native speakers I usually watch to get more of a feeling of how it, yeah, of what's the best way to pronounce, or what's the best way to get a fluent way of speaking, instead of just, yeah, searching for the words in your head and then go by the words and say what you think is the right translation of the words you were looking in German. So yeah, and it also is kind of, at least this stream is kind of a practice for me in that matter. So yeah, but I think that's everything I could say about the whole Dokumi, at least from a point of someone who experiences kind of strictness in Japan, and who, yeah, I mean we are also used to some kind of strict or bureaucratic lifestyle in Germany, but often people who, I think I could also turn on some music here. It's getting way too way too silent. But normally in Germany, people tend to look over the or is this the right term? To look over the rules. What? That was too loud. So to look. Did not capturing? Oh, okay. Why not? Oh, I guess I got the wrong audio device. So, but in Germany we tend to look more for the. We tend to only comply if there are some laws set for things, and even in that matter there are some strict rules set for it. Whereas in Japan uh, you normally have this kind of unwritten rules in the society everyone complies with, and yeah, normally you just don't question these rules. You just do like everyone else, and then you'll be fine. And yeah, I think even in Germany, some people, uh, feel more free to speak the rules, to break the rules, if they, see others doing that. But yeah, at least in that, I think this convention had some kind of, it shows the positive side, that everyone tries to behave like everyone else in order not to stick out and not to cause any trouble, and so. And I think everyone knew that if you don't show your good side at this convention, then even some other conventions might be cancelled because they can't really trust the people to abide these rules, and so. I think everyone was on the same page. Yeah, in this matter. And I don't know why I'm not hearing the output music here. Did I choose the wrong device? No, it's this one. That's pretty strange. Oh, okay, it's the first one. So, but it's also not taking the music. Why not? OBS can be such a bitch when it comes to yeah, just change your default audio device. I'd gladly listen to more Alex ASMR. Thank you. So, oh come on, I don't know why. I don't know why it's not playing. Hmm. I could choose this one. Or do I have some other music? No, I don't think so. It would be too annoying to. Or is it just not capturing? Oh no, now it's capturing. Oh, okay. The volume was just turned down. Oh yeah. Is it audible? Can you hear the sound in the back? Because I'll just. Nope. Okay then. Okay, now it's audible just a bit. Oh, okay. Now it should be. Yeah. Looking good. Way too many. Oh yeah. Way too many volume slides here. I guess it's still a bit too loud. It's barely hearable at all. Yeah. After all, it was a pretty was an interesting convention. I met Merryweather. It was Merryweathery. So, so I think even Merryweather's cool. The film? No. Merryweather Comics. Yeah, but I want a Twitter account. Comics. So yeah. Yeah, it's Merryweather Ray or Weathery. But I guess it's just the company's just Merryweather. Which was also interesting to find out that actually the one who was present at the convention was just the founder of the company. And oh, it's not safe. Oh, can I show this? I don't want to get banned on Twitch. Damn. But it's not. Is this too erotic? I don't know. I'll just click away. Please don't ban me on Twitch, please. But I made my stream. I made this. Switched this tag on that only people over 18 can click on the Twitch. Click on my stream. So yeah, I think it should be fine, at least this one. But just some nipples showing through. But yeah, Mr. Merryweather Comics. He was just the founder of the kind of of this company, because it's more like a oh, now it's too loud. It's way too loud. Because he's more like the like the founder of this company, and the head of the Merryweather Comics company, which combines, or which just assembles. Is assemble the right word for it? Assembles all the people, all the artist pieces coming from different artists, different Pixiv and Dojin artists who draw the comics for him, and so you can even see the back of mine here, and he also got his pretty famous cosplayer. Also, the account is also linked here. Miss Vera, aka Moe Moe Fever. Okay, I didn't see that movie yet. Interesting. So yeah, he was there signing his merchandise and signing his comics and everything. Although he wasn't the artist, it was a bit of a shame that no one of the real artists, especially the very prominent and famous one of the Internet Explorer comic, was there. But nevertheless, it was interesting to meet him in person and to speak a little bit about the company, and I think he mentioned something about that they have around 14 artists who say also pay quite a good income in order to draw these various comics. I think like these two comics are drawn by some Vietnamese guy. I don't know if he linked him somewhere. I think his name was Min Hong or so. And this one is also drawn by was it also Vietnamese? I don't remember quite well. But he mentioned that this guy even is a dentist, apart from his his small side job, if you want to call it that, as an artist, and he tries to convince him to quit being a dentist and being a full-time artist, but he just loves too much being a dentist. So it was pretty interesting to hear these small stories about him and how everything went with this kind of comics company. Or I don't know if it's really a press company, like some. What's the English word for luck? Well, some kind of publishing house, or publisher company. But in a broad sense, he's more like a publisher, who's assembling or who's gathering all these artists together. Hing Hong was his name. But I don't know. Princess Hing Hoi was the name. Princess Hing Hoi. Here we got him. I'm not even following him. But yeah, I shouldn't show this because this is definitely not safe for work and not safe for Twitch here. So yeah, he's the one drawing the Internet Explorer comics, and maybe if some of you I dare you to scroll down. Yeah. Oh yeah, I already saw it in the thumbnails up there, and I don't want to go even further. But yeah, if you want a lewd Internet Explorer Chan or Firefox or Chrome, then you should definitely go to him. I'm pretty hesitant to open his Patreon page. I just look it up. If there's anything not safe for work, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, seems to be okay. So yeah, you also got some Patreons, Patreon levels, membership levels. So feel free to contact him if you have any needs for that. Yeah, could also take some pictures, and a lot of people took pictures with Vera as Internet Explorer. It was pretty interesting, and yeah, like Mary wrote on his I think he. Why can't I go back? I think he even wrote on his Twitter that he really liked the conversations and everything. Yeah, I think we had so much fun chatting with everyone, and people were really in a chatting mood and talked about him. Yeah, the stuff is quite cool. Yeah. So yeah, they sold out everything except Minecraft. Which I don't know why. I guess Minecraft is not so popular around German fans, or maybe it's not as popular, or he's not as known for Minecraft as he's known for all the other stuff. So yeah. I hope they will make it to another convention next year. Maybe also the Dokumi, maybe also the Konichi or something like that. Would be pretty cool. And yeah, a lot of people liked the liked him most, or liked the stand most from all of the stands, or from all of the booths at the convention. So yeah. Anything else to say about the Dokumi? I don't think so. Like I said, there was just there's not such a big program because they couldn't import some of the Japanese guests, or they couldn't import any of the Japanese guests. They wouldn't fly in, even though I think they would not have had a problem going back to Japan, but I'm not so sure about the restrictions for Germany. If it's possible to come here as a traveler with a traveling visa, so could have also been a problem that they wouldn't let them in, or that they just would have let them in if they made some PCR tests or so for Corona. So yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, good. This was the Dokumi. Guess we can also change to a more sensitive matter. I don't really know if I should really talk about this more in detail. What I'm talking about is, I think, where do I go first? Maybe I can go to Twitter for that, I think. What do we have here? This what Hollywood movies get. What? Can't believe it. Can't believe it. So, what was it? Hololive. Oh, official English. Yeah. Here. It's a press release or press statement. Yeah. For all of you who are not quite aware of this, there was an incident with Coco and what was it? Hachi. I don't know the other VTuber, but I guess we can also look at the hololive Reddit. Was it Hachime? Hachime? I think her name is Hachime. Something with Hutch and everything else. So no thanks. What was the name again? Just no, it's not Hachimachi, as you say. Was it Hachimachi? The look of far. Ah, no, that's. No, I think it's not her. Here we have Coco, and not Hachimachi, but which one was it? Tsuhiru. It's even mentioned in the statement. Hato was the name, not Hachi. Hato. Ah, there she is. Yeah, we're talking about Coco and Sir the busty English-speaking dragon of Hololive. And the other one is also an English-speaking Hololiver, if I remember correctly. It's Miss Hato. Hachama. Yeah, her nickname is Hachama. That's why. And both of them were showing some not really sensitive information. They were talking about Taiwan in the streams. I don't know if I find this one here, but I guess I won't find it. The Reddit page. They were talking about their membership numbers. I guess I can also should disable the device here. Just disable this one, then everything. Yeah, should be fine. I guess I will also find the. Wasn't some Discord message. So. Here we have it. Yeah. So in her morning show, Asa Coco was talking a little bit about her viewer numbers and from which regions her viewers are coming from and so on. And she was just, at least from what I heard, she was just mentioning that after this is after Japan, Nihon, and this is America. I think it's North America. There are a lot of viewers coming from Taiwan, before the Philippines and Indonesia. So I think she was just mentioning the numbers, and I don't know what Hato did in her stream, but I think she was also mentioning some kind of numbers, or was even just mentioning the word Taiwan in her stream somewhere, and I don't really know. It was just really a minor mentioning in one stream, which pretty much impacted their next 3 weeks. And they got some Chinese fans pretty upset just by mentioning this word, not even talking about the political situation in Taiwan or mentioning something about Taiwan should not be considered China or anything else. And it's really just stupid doxing and stupid hating shit online, which just got way too much way too much attention. But since this also could have affected hololive's Chinese members, which are also I think 6-1 or so. Chinese, how many Chinese members do they have? Yeah, it's 6-1. 6 Chinese hololivers who also stream on Bilibili, not on YouTube. I think one is streaming on YouTube. And because I didn't want to upset the Chinese, and they did not want to lose the right to stream on Bilibili or to be in the Chinese market, they made this announcement, and they punished Coco and Hato with 3 weeks of 3 weeks of canceling their streams, or 3 weeks of what is it called, hiatus, something like that. So they're not allowed to stream for 3 weeks, which can also be can also have a pretty much impact on the viewer numbers and everything. And they try to talk about it in a little bit generally. We have received reports of hololive tenants Akai Hato and Kirio Koko uttering inappropriate remarks on their respective live streams. We'd first like to apologize to the fans and supporters for any inconvenience incurred by these incidents. We would also like to apologize for the delay in releasing the statement. Okay. To confirm the effects, the senses both had divulged confidential YouTube channel and analytics, which could be a valid reason, but considering that I heard that even other VTubers also talked about viewer numbers of their channels and so everything, so that doesn't seem like a valid argument here. Used that data for their own purposes and made statements that were insensitive to residents of certain regions. Insensitive to residents of certain regions, which also it's also a pretty broad term of of stating that you're pissed off some, I don't know, 5 to 4 dudes on the internet which just went haywire and tried to cancel the whole channel and everything. There were some pretty rude comments which were translated from Chinese to English, which I'm not sure if they're pretty accurate, so I don't want to show them here. But they try to be not to show a strong opinion in that one by saying that they made, I don't know, abusive, or they made aggressive comments or something like that. They just mentioned insensitive or comments that were insensitive to residents, not that the comments explicitly were bad. But yeah, they try to justify this even with the information, with the confidential information which was exposed. So they try to use this as an excuse of the hiatus of these two talents. Although I guess it's pretty much to just please the Chinese fans. Yeah, it's all sad. But talking about this means you cannot monetize it in China anymore. But yeah, it's just another incident where a company does as China wants. It sounds like a similar bullshit apology, like with the idol that graduated. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose they made this guideline up to appease China. That's pretty rough. I can't take a stance against imaginations, it seems. Yeah, it's... Everyone knows that China has its own, or I think... I don't really know how big the number of Chinese is which actually agree on this. But yeah, it always seems, at least online, that there's a pretty rough majority who is very pro-China and who yeah, likes every political decision the government makes, the central government makes, and tries to defend it in every way means possible. But I don't know if it's just the same with Twitter overall, that there are only people who... So there's only a small minority of people complaining about this, and it just, yeah, gets into drive over time, and the whole hate train keeps on moving. But yeah, it's definitely to don't get into any troubles with China, or to get this matter in a more, yeah, into much higher positions, something like that, or even, I don't know, making the people who run Bilibili explain to the central government why they yeah, allow this thing on their platform. So yeah, just it's just a way to yeah, maybe take the burden on them in order to not upset the Bilibili, or even the, yeah, even the people, only the people in charge who run the Bilibili service, for example, and who then have to, or would have to, apologize to maybe the central government or something like that. And that's pretty interesting because I also mentioned it in the title, that this is also some pretty Japanese way of approaching this matter. Like, you can imagine if this would have happened in the West, or if it would have happened in the US or something like that. Depending on how important the Chinese market is, there maybe would have also been kind of apology for that, and people would have tried to appeal to or to please the Chinese fans in order to, yeah, don't get this whole cancel culture yeah, getting rolled. This whole cancel culture keep on rolling. So yeah, it's at least in my year in Japan, I realized the importance of apologies in Japan, and the kind of image you want to transfer when you apologize. And it's not like in Western countries, or I hope I'm speaking here for at least the majority of Western countries like the US or even European countries, because I also heard this kind of argumentation from like Canadian guys or so when it comes to apologies in Japan. But the thing with apologies in Japan is that it's always just the apology, and it's just to show your remorse with things, and to show your remorse that you made a mistake, and that you know it was a mistake, and that you're not so dumb to, I don't know, maybe ignore that this could have been a nuisance to someone, or to I don't know, disturb or just disturbs feelings of someone, something like that. So that you show this kind of empathy for the other one. Whereas in the West, it's also good to apologize. It's also good to show your remorse by apologizing, because usually, at least with the people I know, it's often it's very hard for people here to apologize, or to really admit they did something wrong. And that way an apology is also means something if you do it here. But normally when you apologize, you also want someone else to give a kind of solution to the problem, to also think about how not only you can show your remorse, but how you also can show that you can do better. You can improve on what you did, instead of just admitting that you did something wrong, and maybe it will happen again, but then you will just apologize again and everything's fine. And it's not so strict in Japan, I think. Like I said, what I experience is that in Japan you normally just need to show your remorse with the apology. That's why apologizing, it's pretty common in Japan, in everyday life. It can be just, I don't know, a minor mistake of the staff in the combini, with, I don't know, maybe just they scanned your article twice or something like that, and the price would be too high, and you say, isn't it just once? And I say, oh yeah, sumimasen, I apologize, excuse me, it's just, I couldn't, I just didn't see that, everything. Not normally, in that case at least, they they would correct the mistake, because it's pretty easy to correct this one. But when it comes to some other situations, like I had with, for example, what's a good example? Like when I went to concerts, and I think there was one case where I purchased some merchandise at a concert, because they always sell merchandise at any concert in Japan, and I think they had some kind of bonus, if you purchased, I think, 2 or 3 pieces or so. They would give you just a minor bonus, just some sticker, or some round thing you can put under your glasses on the table, like something like that. And with a kind of motive, kind of image of the anime this concert was made for, the voice actors who are performing on the stage, and something like that. And I think they forgot to give me this one, which is also not so uncommon, because even if Japanese service is pretty polite, and the customers are always king in Japan, it happens quite often that the staff just forgets something, and that they also make mistakes, because it's pretty hectic and pretty stressful for them. So it's not a problem. It's not a thing like Japan is this whole perfect country of servers, and they are the master of service culture and everything. And when this happens, it's often that the people would apologize, or even if there was a kind of superior person in the background who the staff might have asked if they could, yeah, if they still have something of this, if they still have these kind of bonuses they forget to give me and something like that. Even if they ask this person and this supervisor shows up, they would normally just apologize, and they would say that they are sorry that they couldn't give this to me anymore because they run out of it, something like that. But yeah, they wouldn't try to give me some kind of solution for that. They wouldn't try to please me with some I don't know, discount or so for what I bought, or maybe give me some other bonus or some other thing they could easily some other small merchandise, I don't know, a keychain or something like that, or to please me, or to say, yeah, we are sorry, but maybe you want this the small keychain or something like that, or the small sticker instead of it, so you at least get some kind of bonus, which you haven't gotten. But yeah, it's not it's just not common. It's just that they don't think so far, or that they maybe they don't want to think so far, because it's not in this kind of frame where Japanese try to act, because Japanese always have this kind of at least in service, they always have this kind of frame or this kind of rule set which they are allowed to perform, and the staff would always just act in these kind of rules, and they would just do as they do as you or do as they said to them, do as they instructed them, and nothing else. And yeah, it's pretty hard to make any exceptions in Japan, because it's always this uncertainty which comes with expectation not expectations, but with exceptions, and that makes it so hard for Japanese to deal with unexpected situations like this one. So they don't have a plan for this situation where they forgot to give me a bonus item. So they can't really do anything in that situation. They would have to think about it beforehand, and they would have to make a kind of like rule set or like plan for the situation and how their employees should behave in this kind of matter. But they are not able to. They didn't prepare that, so they can't do that, because this could otherwise maybe cause some other exceptions happening and everything, and it's way too a way too uncertain situation, so they just don't do it. And yeah, like what Promcom said, in the West, the free speech sentiment would surface more often before and apologize. Public discourse, at least, I suppose, when you're selling a product, guess not. Surface more often on yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you would have more people trying to discuss this matter before there's an actually apology on that, and that way you could get a little bit kind of the image of how this whole matter is perceived in the public. So yeah, it's possible that you can adjust your apology according to how the public received all of this. But yeah, I guess in this case, it's just a matter of it's preemptiveness. Is this the right is this the right term? Kind of they kind of want to avoid this, yeah, this whole thing going further and whole thing going yeah, getting pushed up way too much in order to yeah, not cause any more problems, or not not yeah, cause uncertain problems to arise in the future. So I guess that's why. And yeah, in this way they also apologize pretty much in a Japanese way, I would say. They, yeah, they try to, oh, what is the email? We can even look it up. We're currently in process of improving our compliance training for our talents in line with our company guidelines. In this case, neither talents involved found to have acted deliberately in casing these incidents, even so they still violated our guidelines and okay. So it's pretty much that they want to investigate it further internally. We also acknowledge that the talents were not sufficiently aware of their positions and the level of influence they might have in their actions. Which also, yeah, it's kind of like a bad move for supervisor, or for people in charge to blame your employees in that matter, because even if they didn't do it deliberately, yeah, it has a kind of bad taste to it. It's just say, yeah, my employees were not really aware of their influence and everything, so it's probably their fault for not being aware, and it's not not really our fault for I don't know, not teaching them correctly, or not speaking with them and educating them on this matter, and that they shouldn't, yeah, talk about these things. In light of this incident, due to the breach of company guidelines and contract, Kai Hato and Kiryu is suspending the talent activities for 3 weeks, and we will be ensuring that our guideline training is more thorough going forward as their parent agency. We understand the significance of such a problem. We're currently improving our guidelines training. We'll continue to work with you in greater care, and to earn the trust of our fans and everyone we work with. Yeah. So yeah, they actually they made some compliance training. Don't say some dumb things. Yeah, dumb in their view, of course. Yeah. It's more like, yeah, it's actually this kind of apology that you don't have a solution right now. I mean, they at least they try to offer some solution in the future, but it's not like yeah, and the only solution they have is that they try to suspend their talents for 3 weeks, which I'm not sure is if it's a solution at all for this matter. I don't know if they said that they would suspend them for 3 weeks in order to educate them on this topic, or to give them some training. It maybe would have sounded like that, but yeah, in that way it sounds more like a punishment for their employees, instead of kind of like, yeah, we won't do this in the future, but if they made a mistake, it happened now, we will do even better in the future. It's more like, yeah, it's really more like they want to show the remorse of the talents, because the talents itself, I think they didn't apologize in one of their videos or so. So they want to show their remorse for this with the 3 weeks suspension and everything. And yeah, I'm not really sure how the apologize work, or how the apology system works, or apologizing system works in China, and what Chinese expect to be an accurate apology or something like that. If they also want to have some solution, or if they're also just pleased with showing the remorse. But yeah, it's really a dick move, if you will, to throw your talents and to the front and say that they that they probably caused all of these problems themselves, and we want to educate them on these topics, but it's not a problem. It's not a fault on our side as a company. So although we apologize for the things our talents did, it always reminds me somehow. I think there's also this kind of stereotype. Is it a stereotype, or is it even? I think it seems to be even a real thing. At least in my image of these apologies from Japanese companies, it often seems to be that when someone from a company apologizes for some something the company did for them, I think it's not so uncommon that there's a supervisor or the boss of the company who's going to the client with his employee, or with his underling, if you want to call it that way, and they go to the client, and they both apologize in person. And normally when they apologize, they represent the company in this way, and it's then the supervisor apologizing, and of course the employee apologizing as well. Diese Unterlinge. Yeah. Underlings. And yeah. Where have I stopped? It's a company apologizing. Yeah, it's a boss apologizing instead of the company. It's a kind of symbol of the company. And I always have this image of the boss apologizing, the boss bowing, and then putting his arm on his employee, and also pressing him down to apologize for the mistakes that were made, probably by his employee, but he didn't know about it, and he just didn't do it deliberately. In terms of cover crop. So yeah, this is always what comes to my mind when we talk about Japanese apologizing, at least for companies. And yeah, it seems a little bit like this way when you read the statement. So it's not like in at least in the companies I was, I think it was often that that you as a supervisor, or you as a team leader, something like that, you would take responsibility for the faults of your employees, or the faults of your underlings, and so if there's an apology to be made, it would always be made just by the boss himself. And a good boss would always cover for your mistakes as an employee, because he knows that people can also make mistakes, and that sometimes it's not even the fault of the employee, but yeah, also the fault of the client in some way. So they try to yeah, they try to resolve this matter as one person and not just yeah, throwing in the employees. But this also it's only true for good companies, in my experience. If you have a bad boss, they they will willingly throw you into the front line, and they'd yeah, and blame the fault on you, and like they didn't like they can't do anything about the stupidness of the employees and something like that. But yeah, I think it's not the best way, and some English fans were also complaining about this, that they yeah, in that way they don't take into account the feelings of the English community, and even the feelings of like the, I don't know, American fans or something like that, who are not yeah, so strict about this Taiwan issue, and who are not who don't have this Chinese view on it, that Taiwan, I don't know, should be part of China and should not be an independent country or something like that. So it's pretty hard to please everyone here, and yeah, I think it was lately I saw this in some interview. I think it was with Whoopi Goldberg, and who else was this? There was some comedian to it in the interview, some British comedian who also mentioned that if you try to please everyone, you will please no one in the end. So I think it would be better for Cover Corp to take a stance on this, and to maybe just say that, for example, in YouTube and with Google, because it's an American company, I don't know, or you don't even have to mention that it's an American or that it's because it's an American company, but just with Google, they divide the analytics into China and Taiwan, and they make this difference. I think, I don't know if they also make a difference with Hong Kong and China, maybe. But that this is just the analytic, or this is just the I don't know the word for it. The differentiation, differentiation Google makes in their analytics, and this is not what reflects the actual view or the actual opinion of Cover Corp. So they don't really have a need to apologize. Therefore, it would just help to clarify this, or just help to clarify that this is not something they have in their power to change, because it's just the way it's presented on the platform, and this does not reflect any personal opinion at all. So instead, they're making this typical Japanese statement that they don't want to cause any nuisance to anyone, and they don't want to upset their partners and customers and everything, and that's why they need to show this in in the most Japanese way they can think about. So yeah. If you please everyone at some point, it will become a very streamlined way of communication. Yeah. Yeah, that's just the way. That's even that's the way how Chinese media works, or how all these platforms like Bilibili also in a kind of, yeah, just show one view, or show a streamlined view of their services by excluding some of these matters, even though they should not be, or they wouldn't be meant political in every way. So yeah. I'm looking forward to how this whole incident will evolve. I think my prediction is that China would not give such an wouldn't give so much on this whole issue, so that they could, I don't know, ban all the Chinese hololivers. I think this wouldn't happen so in the near future, because it really seemed that there are only some Chinese people on Twitter complaining about this, which is even a contradiction in itself, that Chinese people who circumvent the ban of Twitter in China by VPN and everything, in order to write to write all these hate comments and hate all these rants about the hololivers, and even also use YouTube, which is also banned in China, I think. So they pretty much sneak around the regulations of China in order to say this say all these horrible things to Coco and Hato, which makes you really think on how they actually stand for the Chinese government's decisions. They want to defend them in this topic, in the Taiwan topic, without complying with the Chinese regulations in other aspects. So it really seems to be more like a small group of haters who just went haywire, and this whole matter got hyped up too much. So Cover Corp thought they should make some move on that, but I don't know if it would have reached the higher ups of Bilibili or something like that, so that even their Chinese talents would have get suspended or would have get banned from Bilibili. I'm not so sure about it, but yeah, we'll see what the future brings, and how this whole statement will be taken into account if there are some other incidents happening, some other unforeseeable incidents with China, or with the Chinese fans at least. That's also not the best to to call it an incident with China, because it's mainly just with Chinese fans, or some Chinese fans. This is always what China, or what Chinese supremacists do, right? That they try to speak for whole China, whereas they're just stating their own opinion on these matters. So I guess it's not good to lump them all together when speaking about this. I think it's just some Chinese fans. a small minority going overboard. So yeah, I guess that's it to that's it for the whole Chinese hololive incident here. Maybe I also want to yeah, upload this some kind of short clip to YouTube for it. So if you see this, please subscribe to the channel if you like the topics I'm talking about here. And yeah. Is there anything else happened this week? I think there was not so much going on. Lately I've been following yeah, some VTubers because it's been a topic in the chats. I've yeah, at least in the chats I'm in on Discord. So yeah, it's pretty interesting how this whole hololive or this whole English hololive is developing. I think they're doing pretty fine. So I think two of them all also already got 300,000 subscribers. So it's going on pretty good. I don't know what you want today. Oh, okay. What was the shouldn't support dating in private? We'll stop updating private all our videos when please. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Great. Ah, yeah. This is also the kind of overreaction that's not suited for the situation. To just shut down the whole support for hololive and everyone else because of this incident. Oh my god. It's getting dark times for VTube fans nowadays. Although it's pretty. Oh yeah, also try. Although it's pretty interesting that some translators, some anime fansub translators, also switched to hololive. I think there was Liger. What's his name? Liger? Yeah, Liger Zero. So even made some translations for hololive and was supporting the hololive translation community in some way. It's actually a good a good way to use the fan serving skills you earned from all the time, all the years of scrutiny, yeah, from all the years of aggressively fan subbing, and yeah, taking getting all these, acquiring all these fan subbing skills for software no one really knows, and no one really gives a damn about it except from the translation industry for anime. So yeah, at least in this way they can get something they can do something good with their power. Yeah. Yeah. So something else could also, you could look at Anime News Network. Some big news going on. Actually, what I also recognized was I talked about this last week, that I use the streaming service of E+. Do I still have it somewhere open? No, thanks. Streaming Plus? Oh yeah, it's this one. the Streaming Plus service, E Plus, and this is the English side. Was there also a Japanese side? No, I guess not here. Yeah. Environmental check. Oh, they even uploaded a YouTube video for the environmental check. Which I don't really understand. Cause I'll turn on the volume. Didn't I do some test streaming with a kind of third-party service? I don't know. And maybe they changed to YouTube because some people had connection issues with the streams. Don't take you trust any customers. Okay, because I realized that this company, I think Zyko was the name, the English company. Why do I have orchestra music playing here? I want to play this one. The company they use for this. Are they dubbing the tubers too? No. No. They're just fan subbers. They're just fan subbing I think I don't know if they even created these accounts like hololive moments or like this Twitter account. What was his name? Random. Oh no, it was VTubers out of context. Or maybe they're just giving some advice to the newborn fan subbing people out there who are doing the VTuber videos. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I guess they're not dubbing the VTubers. That would be too much. I don't know if anyone would view fan dubbed VTuber videos. I'm not so sure. So yeah, but E Plus, at least the Japanese E Plus, actually use Vimeo, or Vimeo was the pronunciation, Vimeo, for their streams, which pretty surprised me. But they also use this for live streams as well. The Bang Dream live event was streamed on Vimeo, as well as they also made some archive stream for the people to watch. And yeah, I was pretty surprised that for the Love Live event, the first player was. Do I still have the player here? The player was Nichigasaki. The player was some kind of extra, some kind of player made extra for the whole live event, it seemed. There even where's the test? Where's the demo stream? Ah, here's the demo stream. I don't know if they still use this one. Oh yeah, it's still this kind of custom-made player, which I haven't seen anywhere else. It seems to be, but it just seems to be some kind of custom-made HTML5 player, which is also made by Zyko, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Oh, yeah. Anyway, they even use the Vimeo player, which works pretty well. Guess it's because it's also it also has some servers in America and everything, so could be that if you have a bad connection to the Japanese servers, they try to switch to the European and maybe American servers for Vimeo, which I find a pretty strong point for using the E Plus live events. But unfortunately, they have a really low bitrate. I saw this with the Kevano Friends live event, that yeah, it's not really fun to watch if the picture is stuttering nearly half of the time, and they're all just fragmented parts of the image, and it's not a clean, sharp image even for 1080p stream. It's pretty much a shame, but yeah. I'm glad they try to use some Western software or some Western companies to partner up with and to make this available for Western audiences as well. Really like that. E+. So yeah, some other news were also actually also the Funimation got the streaming rights for Attack on Titan, the last season, the final season, I think. Which was pretty surprising because Funimation and at least in Europe we have Wakanim, which is a streaming service located in France. Yeah, it's normally located in France, and I think they even belong to what was the name? There was a major anime publisher in France. I think they are related to. But yeah, after all the Attack on Titan seasons being at least in Germany, Anime on Demand, and some third party publisher, apart from all these big players like Crunchyroll and Funimation, or I think Funimation is also Aniplex. This kind of thing. It was pretty interesting to see the new Attack on Titan season getting into the hands of Funimation. No. Oh, wife escapist? The full-time wife escapist? Okay, that's this is the official English translation of the title. Interesting. Gets a special. Oh, Jushin-chan dropkick. Also, crowdfunding towards season 2. Ooh, pretty nice. That's interesting. Especially because the whole anime is more like Wakanim is also available on consoles, PS4 at least. PS4 at least. Yeah. That's a strong point against anime on demand. Yeah, the whole anime is a meme. Actually, the whole anime is a Japanese meme. There are often so many Japanese jokes, which I guess pretty much no one really gets if you haven't lived in Japan for a certain amount of time, or if he or she is interested in Japanese culture and Japanese entertainment industry so much. But it's interesting. I don't know if the Japanese fans alone made this possible. Page is not yet accessible. Launch on Wednesday. Dev aims to raise 20 million yen, about 190,000. Just 190,000 US dollar. Isn't one okay? But one episode costs about wasn't one episode about 1 to 2 million yen? 10 to maybe 20,000 USD. There's something about that, I guess. Where to begin with production would take at least a year. Oh, the dilemma for the staff is that they want to keep on providing content for fans to enjoy until then. Do not have the promotional budget to do so. The crowdfunding campaign aims to let the staff work on making a full-length television anime series while still providing content to fans every month or so beforehand. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I guess they maybe try to make a net series or a net anime. An ONA. Interesting. Oh, the awards for backers includes messages and illustration from Yukio and Yashin-chan voice actors Aina Suzuki. Oh, guess this caught some love livers. We call some love livers to the rescue to found the project. If they want some message or some, it's just a message and illustration. It's not a sign, not an autograph, I guess. 200 out from Pop Destiny Noise Duo, Josh Chat, Yolene, Hanasno. Oh, interesting. Up to 3 backers who each pledge can create the titles for the episode in the season, and 1 backer who pledges 1.1 million about the titles can create the title for the entire season itself, subject to approval by the production committee. Okay, that's interesting. We really want to give this, yeah, this power to anime fans. Come on, it will be such a meme if this comes true. Create the title for the entire season itself. I don't know if they just yeah, will make this possible for Japanese fans, because if some English dude gets this, then I guess it could be really cringy meme title for this season. Oh god, I don't want to look at it. I can't see this coming. Yo, post they would definitely make a third season happen someday for the anime. Kyo thanking fans for watching the second season, which was ending its television run, then asking them for the, yeah. Yeah. But it's cool that they try to make this possible, especially because Jashin-chan is more like a fan appeasing anime, a fan appeasing anime adaptation, if you will, and it really doesn't try to be some kind of casual appealing so that any new viewer can get into it. It's pretty much all the jokes from the manga. I haven't read the manga, but I guess it's all the jokes coming from the manga, just directly translating to the anime in order for the fans to see them animated and nothing else. So it's good that they try to make this fan loved project possible. Pretty cool. So we mark third week of new promo with it. Oh, okay, yeah, the Violet Evergarden movie is also going on. Yeah, it will come to Germany in 2 months, in November, I think. Or is it November or is it October? No, I think it's October where it's coming to Germany. So yeah, I'm also looking forward to it, especially after all the things that happened at Kyoto Animation. Pretty sad that they had to go through this much. It's now still, yeah, but I guess they still, yeah, are passionate about delivering more of their Violet Evergarden content to the fans. I guess it's really a loved project from the staff. Oh, this is also interesting. There's a Manga Time Kira app on Facebook. Comics app on Facebook, Instant Games. Okay. The app grants access to full panel manga from Hobunsha Manga Time Kira. Launch more than 4 regions on Monday. Oh, okay. Oh, they even included Kaon. Hidamari's kit. Is the order rabbit? Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. Go next door. Yeah. Yeah, they pretty much included all the famous ones, which from 8 into anime as well. For release after launch. Okay. I don't know how does Facebook Instant Games work? Because I'm not in. Am I logged in here? Can I look this up? Oh yeah, I'm logged in. Okay. Could you please don't show this? Really appreciate that. So, oh, I even found it. So, okay, guess I can show this here. Shouldn't be a problem. Please agree to the terms of service and privacy. Okay. Interesting. I'll put this here. Oh, maybe I just put it here. Queen of Darkness is born. Yeah, that's the demon girl next door. Forgotten about the Japanese title. What is it? View all. That's cool. they made all. Oh, okay, no, it's no. Nope. What was that? Oh, okay. It's just the phone. Is this all for more? Is it a 4-panel manga? I think so. 1 episode 6, 17. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's interesting. It's all volume 1, but I'm not sure. For example, this is order rabbit. Let's just look at Wikipedia. List of episodes. No, I don't want to look at the episodes. How many manga are made? There are 8 mangas published, but how many chapters are there? There, can I look at the Wikipedia, or it's a wiki for this one? Manga volume 1, yeah, sounds about right. Oh, Chino's eyes are more blue on the manga cover. While in the anime they seem to be light periwinkle tone. Periwinkle tone. What's a periwinkle tone? Oh my god. So, okay, but they don't list the episodes or the chapters here. Where can I see the chapters? Oh, maybe. Just look this up. they don't have so many chapters. So how many chapters are there in total? So it's about 8 volumes with each I don't know, around 10 chapters. Oh yeah, it's a pretty easy calculation. Yeah, but what is it? It's okay. It's just the number of the oh, demon marks them as red. Interesting. So it's just the page number. So episode 1 is just chapter 1 with 15 pages, which makes about sense. Yeah, makes about sense. And what else is there? Episode 5, 6 until chapter 6. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So it could be until chapter. Until the oh no, it's I think it's not the final chapter. I think it's maybe halfway through the first volume. So yeah. Can I go here? No. Hello. I guess they are not. They are not made for browsing on desktop. Damn you, Facebook. Come on. Yeah, at least I can browse them here. Or I would like to. Thanks. Yeah, even K-On is just uploaded the volumes until chapter 6. Okay, but at least it's something. It's something. I really appreciate. Okay, I'm online again. I think the Shonen Jump app also yeah, gets into this kind of niche of paid manga apps in the West. But there are some apps for, like, I think Detective Conan has a special app, for a special manga app, where you can buy the chapters online. Yeah, for in an ebook readable format. And there's also the what was the name again? I think I also have it installed on my phone. What's the name of the app? It's the app where Eurocamp and I think it's even a Manga Time Kira app. Could be. Oh no, it's not Manga Time Kira. It's Comic Fuzz. It's a publisher for also some kind of shoujo manga. Next to Eurocamp. What else do they got here? Oh, they also got Blend S. Don't they also have Kiniro Mosaic and something like that? No. Eurocamp. Maybe they also got Hitoribochi. No, they're just some series I don't know. But oh, they got TQ. That's no, not TQ. But but the other one, I don't know. I don't remember the name. This one. Yeah, you can see it here. It's this one. This one. Not TQ. Not TQ. Oh, interessant, meinen Streamunfall bei dir mitzubekommen. Kein Problem. Das passiert irgendwie häufiger in letzter Zeit. der Stream einfach so mittendrin aufhört. Sometimes happens that stream just disconnects at night. Maybe it's because I'm also using some other service here. But yeah. I know that one. What's the name of it? What's the name? I know that one is not the name of the manga. Skinny no Mosaic, it's also Blend F. So I guess Comic Fuss is just one of the publishers of some Manga Time Killer comics. Maybe they also Comic Fuss. What do they publish? Not app, but maybe wiki. That's just Eurocamp. Do they have a? They have some kind of link. A Premier Manga Time Killer forward. Oh yeah, okay. I want a Comic Pass link. One Yen Press. Comic Pass manga app. Oh yeah, there's also a German internet. Best of the world. Called Neuland. This is the German internet. It's called Neuland. Welcome to it. Since coming back to Jeff. Yeah. No, I guess it's because I also use restreaming as a service in order to stream this on YouTube as well. But yeah, could be that the service has some kind of hiccups going on. But I want to use my own RTMP server for streaming this to other services as well. So yeah, could be this is causing the problems. Oh yeah, okay, it's a Japanese publisher Hobunsha launched its Comic Fast manga app and website on Friday. First, yeah. Is it also available in the US? Or can you also? I guess you can pay with dollars, but accumulated red manga available. Oh, okay. This is how this medal system works. I was always wondering this kind of medal system. Yeah, kind of like the stamina in mobile games, something like that, where you can wait until your coins or until your medals have accumulated or have refreshed again, and then you can read the different chapters. And new readers received 1,000 bonus medals for the launch. I don't know if I received. I think I also received 1,000 bonus medals. Did I? Oh yeah, I've got 1,025 silver medals, 0 gold medals, and there's 50 from 50 black medals. They even have a level system. That's interesting. So I guess you can increase your reading stamina, your reading points, by leveling up and reading more chapters, and so you can, yeah, read even more chapters in the future. Just read everything. Read the whole app. But yeah, apart from Eurocamp and Madoka Magica, they got some Ubuntu's Manga Time Killer. With the paid version of that, users can read current and past issues of Ubuntu's Manga Time Killer, Manga Time Killer Max, Manga Time Killer Forward, and Manga Time Killer Carrot. Shokugan Manga Times, Hanato, yeah, and other things. And they also get these titles available, like Hinamari Sketch. Okay, it's pretty much this Manga Time Killer app is pretty much the equivalent to this Japanese app. Yeah, Hubuntu also launched digital version of its Manga Tank Killer current and so on in 2019. So yeah, interesting. I don't know why they chose Facebook Instant Games as a way to distribute this. So I don't know how many people even use instant games. Who uses Facebook Instant Games? I mean, there are some games like Bingo, like what do we have here? Uno. Okay, we have Uno. Guess that could be popular. Chess. I think they even integrated some, I don't know, Candy Crush Saga or something like that. These dumb puzzle games, some freemium puzzle games. Okay, we'll see how it develops. After all, I think they would do better if they just released some, or if they just made their Japanese apps more accessible to the US and Europe and I don't know, South America and everything. So it would just integrate or try to integrate the translated versions of the manga they distributed. But yeah, Japanese always have some kind of trouble integrating all this Western stuff into the things they especially designed for the Japanese audience and their Japanese clients. So I don't see that in the coming future. But yeah, this is my next Honestly to Do game confirmed. Oh, also another interesting one. Game of which an original story taking place as Katarian. It's moving beyond the in-story game's final graduation event and evading all doom plagues. She faces a new doom plague related to a new meeting and encounter with a pirate. She called Katarian. She is also called Katarina in the English version, I think. But yeah, Katarina. The anime is getting a second season 2021 as well. Cool. Katarina, Catherine. What was she called? Catherine in the English sub. Catherine's just the English version of Katarina. I'm not sure. I haven't really I haven't really paid attention to the name of her in the translation, because I always hear Katarina and I'm not so into reading the names in the sub as well. Oh, okay, they also announced that they want to expand their streaming service. Also got another anime. Bro, like the voice cast product launch. Oh, okay, it's just another voice actor idol group. Didn't really hear about this one. The voice talent agency 81 produce. What do they have to do with Wake Up Girls, Kanagi, director? That's somehow affiliated with Wake Up Girls? This is a Wake Up Girls agency. There's 81 Group, Actor Studio. Okay, seems to be some. Just seems to be information about their voice acting school. Rupu. Remember the child's mind. That's also some kind of. That's some motto. Thing. 98 Actor Studio. Okay. YouTube channel. No, please no ASMR. Not now. I don't know so much. I don't really know any of these voice actors, I think. Doesn't ring a bell, really. But yeah, it's cool that even voice actors now get their own. I think it's getting popular to make YouTube channels for your voice actors. There was the Sphere. No, not Sphere. Oh god. Sphere Ammo? No. No, that's the wrong one. Oh god. Sphere Band. Maybe we find it that way. What was the name of the channel again? Come on. Please just put a channel. Sphere. Please show me. Sphere. Please channel. Please. Give me channel. Atmosphere. Wasn't Atmosphere? Could have been Atmosphere. No. Oh, come on! Come on. Sphere Band. Japanese, please. Japanese band. Oh god, I really hated the Planet Sphere. Okay, here we got it. I think that was even, that was even the YouTube channel, right? YouTube Music. No, this is Honeyworks. This is Honeyworks, this is not Sphere. This was the channel I was looking for. Spheres 4 Colors Labo. Okay. I don't know if I would have found it if I just searched for Sophia. Something like that. Yeah. But they also launched this YouTube channel when COVID started. It's only a few months old. So 4 months old. Actually, it was the 15th of May. Yeah. So with the whole COVID thing starting and everyone in Japan also trying to figure out how to get viewers or how to get people to view their talents and their bands and everything without without being able to make any concerts. Pretty much, or a lot of Seiyu also made this these kind of YouTube channels, which is just an addition to to the whole other things like concerts and everything. But because right now one of the members is studying abroad in the UK, they can't really make any music concerts, so it's just, yeah, natural that they would try to provide some content for the fans, some additional content to go through that streak of non-concerts. There was another what's the name of the agency? I'm not so good with Seiyu agencies. The name was can I? Maybe I just have to search. Is this the right one? Oh yeah. The agency is, what was the name? Amuse. Okay. Just it's always so difficult to search the channels on YouTube. Just Amuse, maybe I'll find it on the homepage. Because they also, I guess this is the one. They also created a YouTube channel. How old is this one? What's the oldest video? Oh, okay, they already got this channel going for a pretty long time, I guess. Even uploading some footage of the live events. Interesting. But I think there was another channel. There's a link to channel here. I think there was even another channel just featuring the talents. Because this seems to be some kind of information channel only. Was this an official channel? Not sure. Because I also had a channel where they made some kind of talking rounds with Seiyu. Can't really find this one here. Amuse. Amuse Japan. Maybe I'll find something. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to search for it in English. I don't even know how I would search for it in Japanese. Because the name is essentially in Romaji. Can use search for. This one, Amuse voice actors channel. Yeah. With What's in My Bag with Asamitano. Interesting. But yeah, this is the channel I was talking about. It's also affiliated with Amuse, but it's not the official channel. It's more like a, yeah, you can see it here, more like a channel for the Seiyu itself to, yeah, talk a little bit about some stuff, make some Zoom calls. 3 months ago. So yeah, it was in June, and to, yeah, even do some let's play, I guess, right? That's interesting. But without a face cam, that's pretty much a shame. But it got actually a lot of views. With 56k views. But just a let's play without a face cam and anything. You got the most views on the channel. She's so popular. Actually don't know. Actually don't know me. Milio Tomita. Didn't really know about her. Okay. What did she speak? Milio Tomita. What roles did she have? Katsuno Paradise. Okay. Oh, she even voiced Gabriel in Gabriel Dropout. Okay, so she seems to be a bit popular. Yes, that's why it's has so much views. But yeah, it's these kind of channels are getting more and more popular. I hope so. I just saw a few of these, like with this Amuse voice actors channel and with the Sphere voice actors channel. But I really hope they are getting more popular and more and more say you try to make these kind of channels to just deliver the content on YouTube, because it's always so restricted when they try to upload everything on Nikodoga and Nico. So yeah, it's really annoying, because Nico Video or Nikodoga also has this kind of subscription model where you have to pay 500 yen for each series you're watching, and it's really not 2020 like to pay so much for some stream, some, I don't know, cooking show or some vlog of a person, not even a whole celebrity, but just a seiyuu, just a person who is voice acting in Japan, even though they are really popular. So I find it really cool that they're doing this. YouTube. They even streamed some videos, like you can see here, where they made some short live stream and put this online. That's really cool. I really like that one. So, but I'm already over 2 hours. I guess I'll close the stream for today. I think I'm maybe in which day is this? Maybe on Wednesday. Yeah, guess on Wednesday I want to try to make some other stream. Maybe again a German stream with some games. I don't know if I want to continue the Batman series, but I also wanted to try out the Henry Stickmin collection. I got recommended from MPSAO. Maybe I'll give this one a chance. Yeah. But yeah. Guess I will try to make the streams on Monday and Wednesday. Seems like a good plan. And every other day is pretty much booked, or all the other days that would make sense also are already booked in another way. So yeah. Okay, so this was it for today. Das war's für heute. To all Henry Yeah, of course you're excited to hear this, Mr. NPSAO. So, yeah, this was it for today. Hope it was a bit interesting. I'm also trying to make this channel in order to actually to clip some of the things I was talking about, and to clip some of the topics and maybe upload them to YouTube as well, because I want to, yeah, I want to try some kind of, not opinion, yeah, maybe it is an opinion based channel, but at least I want to try to talk a little bit about more about the Japanese side, or the stuff that's happening in Japan. And with my whole year as an exchange student, I try to experience a lot of the Japanese side of the otaku culture and anime industry, and how the Japanese fans, yeah, see this whole bunch of merchandise, fan events, and everything. And I try to, yeah, share this experience a little bit and talk a little bit about it, so that maybe even foreign fans who get to know this, or get to, for instance, fans who get into anime and want to also attend Japanese live concerts, or want to know a little bit about how this whole point system with Japanese manga stores works and everything like that. I try to share a little bit about my experience on that. Maybe I also want to film some short clips to explain a little bit about the whole system, like what I mentioned with the point system for the Japanese manga stores, and how all the stuff plays together in a way. I'll think about it. But yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you back on Wednesday. So until then, or until next week, with another episode of this kind of news discussion format. See you. Bye bye.